You were not wrong, collective. You were not wrong. You were just ahead of your time. Now, imagine that there is a crowd of people and they are standing outside on this bright, sunny day. It's not a cloud in sight. But somebody steps up and says, hey, look, it's going to rain in 3 days. Make sure y'all bring y'all umbrellas. Now, the people looking at the sky and they're like, oh, come on now. It's bright, it's sunny. How could you determine that right now? And they don't believe the person. Well, 3 days roll by. That person comes with an umbrella and everyone else doesn't. Now, it's still bright and sunny, so they're trying to figure out, well, I guess you didn't know what you were talking about. And the person is just standing there. And over time, the sky begins to get darker and darker. Clouds begin to roll in, and those clouds are hanging low. Next thing you know, it's pouring rain. Okay, it's thundering, it's lightning, it's storming, it's doing all kind of stuff. But the person who predicted this rain is standing there nice and dry. Now that person is you. We're talking metaphorically. There is something that you saw coming or something that you see coming. Now, this is the crazy part. This is the amazing part. It's not a rainstorm. It's not going to be raining with problems and misery. God about to make it rain. It's about to rain money. It's about to rain blessings. And you're not standing there with an umbrella. No, you standing there with a bucket, a big bucket. You was out there telling people, listen, get your buckets. And they didn't bring no buckets. And next thing you know, God started making it rain. And you had everything you needed to collect. Okay, so this is what's happening right now. All right. Now, again, I want to stress to y'all, there's a lot going on in the realm about things coming in now. It's being shown now. So you're about to see. You weren't wrong. You weren't crazy. You were just ahead of your time. All right. Now let's go ahead and let's jump into these vibes. We're going to start with Oracle card. What do we have? Ooh, healing begins. So for you, this is about to be a real big relief. A healing experience can begin because it's like, let's say the whole time you were saying it's going to rain, get your buckets, get your umbrella. And it's like, you got talked about, ridiculed, things were being said and you're healing because of this moment. So that's what this entire thing is about. The entire reason why you're about to see that you were just ahead of your time, it's because it's for your overall healing. Nervous systems are being re-regulated and some regulated for the very first time in your whole life. You've never been this grounded, okay? So healing is coming from this. Let's go ahead and let's jump into these vibes. You ain't crazy. You was just ahead of your time. Very first card up. Ooh, the Magician. The magic is within you. So you see how that person is holding that magic swirls. It's something that you're saying. That's your thing. That's your vision. This is your prediction. This is something that you said was going to happen. Now this is the thing. Some of you guys are creating this just because you said it. So let's say it wasn't going to rain. It wasn't going to rain. But because you called it out, because you said it with your mouth, it manifested. So during this time, you're extra magical. So when you call things into existence, that's what's going to happen. So if you say it's going to rain, it's going to rain. I'm about to be blessed. Things are about to come pouring into my life. You know what I mean? Something great is happening to me. People could be looking at you strange. I don't see nothing good happening in your life. I don't see no evidence of that. That's all right. You're going to still just stand there and do your thing. And next thing you know, you're going to manifest it just because you said it. So what are you calling in? What have you been saying that ain't there yet, but it will be? Call it in. What's going on behind the scenes? Let's talk about something going on behind the scenes that you may not be aware of. We're going to talk about it right now. Ooh, the World card. Another major arcana. Okay. And this says the journey may end, but another adventure awaits. Healing begins. So when one thing ends, another thing begins. When the umbrella come out and the rain start falling, that's a new beginning for you. From now on, nobody can say, oh, you crazy. Nobody can say, oh, you got it wrong. The only thing they're going to be able to say is, wow, I guess they was right. It's a grand conclusion coming into play. And once we hit this, it's the point of no return. And again, I'm feeling like for the first time in your whole life, there has never been a switch or a shift in your reputation, in the outside perspective. Something that you did or said is a grand result. You prove like dun da 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 like it's the grand finale and nothing will ever be the same. Okay, you wasn't crazy, you was just ahead of your time, and this is the end result. Some of y'all sad, but it ain't over. It ain't in yet. Okay? You think the final reputation is, or the reputation they have now is the final reputation, but it's not. It's going to change. A shift in perspective about you is about to happen. That rain finna hit. Okay? Let's see what we got. High vibrational. What's good about all of this? Ooh, 2 cards. Wow. For real? 2 major arcanas. So this is big. This is huge. Share your joy, the lovers, and we got the strength card. Unleash the roar of your inner lion. So some of y'all, this gonna make you real confident, and it's gonna give you the green light. It's gonna make you feel like it's okay to do and say you, because I feel like for a lot of you, you may have been holding back your truth or holding back the things that you were supposed to do for fear of scrutiny, for fear of being wrong. You're gonna start saying to yourself, man, I'm right a lot more than I give myself credit for. And the thing about it is, some of y'all may have grown up hearing, I just heard know it all. You think you know it all. You think you got it all figured out. You know, you standing out there, listen, it's gonna rain. It's sun shining. It's clear blue skies. It ain't gonna happen. You know, and so you're like, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing else because they think I'm crazy, right? But you're about to find out, oh no, share your joy. Now what it is that you had to say, now what it is that you have to contribute. It's like, we want it now. Yeah, tell us when it's going to rain. Please, we want to be prepared. We need an umbrella. Or you're going to find that you get a group of people like a meteorologist. Now, where do they sit? On the news, and they tell you every day, listen, this is what the skies are about to do. They don't look at the meteorologist crazy now. Nope, the meteorologist got a big fancy title, meteorologist. They're on the news. And every single day, people depend on them to help get them prepared for what's to come that they can't see, that they don't know. This person can tell me what's going to happen 10 days from now, so I can roar and walk confidently knowing that I'll be prepared. This is what you do. This is what you have. Okay, so wherever area this is in your life, you can walk confidently knowing you're not just a crazy person predicting weather. You're a meteorologist, okay? Metaphorically speaking. You're so accepted. You understand? Who you are, what you have, no matter how crazy it used to be, you was just ahead of your time. But now, please share. Okay? Go ahead, share. And that's why the confidence is here. Please. We need it. All right? Also, that's what I'm getting with this world card. You're about to share whatever you have with the world. We don't just depend on meteorologists in our country. We depend on meteorologists all over the whole world. When you go into another country on vacation, you're looking at their weather report, right? So in other words, like, we need you everywhere. We need what you got everywhere, right? There is a name, a title, a description for what you have. You just don't know it yet. Okay, it's coming into view. Let's see what we have. What's good? What's low vibrational? What's something you got to watch out for? Now, looky there. This is the 3 of teddy bears, 3 of cups in traditional tarot. This is the group of people who got it wrong, or the group of people who were saying, it ain't going to rain. This is the low vibrational space. And if you notice, it's the only card that came up that's not a major arcana. So this is like, things of the past, people who not moving forward, people. I hate to say it like this, but I was going to say the small people, but I'm hearing like the small-minded people. Now, it says it's time for a celebration. So in any other space, they're clapping, they're cheering. Oh, my God, we all have our umbrellas. We're prepared. But in this case, it's like, they're not sitting there celebrating. They're sitting there eating their words. So they're showing up. It's a group of people in a low vibrational space, a group of people who are not happy with the fact that they are being proven wrong. This is the group of people who say you were crazy, but they're about to find out you're not crazy. You were just ahead of your time. They're about to find this out. Okay, let me go ahead and let's get some more information on this. Why is this 3 of teddy bears here with a low vibrational energy? Ooh, the justice card. Well, karma. Yikes. So that's what's going on here. And it's just simply you just eating your own words. That's all. Wait a minute. Is that another major arcana? Goodness. So for you, these are the small-minded people. But for them, this is a huge, major life lesson. Sometimes it ain't about what's happening now. It's not about the circumstances. It's not about what you could see. It's about what's coming that you can't see, that these people did not see. So it's only right that they eat what they said. It's their own thing. You didn't have to lift a finger. You didn't have to point and say nothing. What's about to happen is going to be so big and so grand. It speaks for itself. Okay. I'm even hearing other people speaking on your behalf. Okay. It's something, yeah, it's something that the people have to receive back. It ain't gonna rain. And this is, I'm getting stuff that you can't even see, stuff that happens behind the scenes that you're not even aware of. Conversations, again, it's group activity, conversations going on behind the scenes, words you haven't even heard yet, but karma taking care of it. Don't worry. You just keep being confident in what you got going on. All right. I was gonna say the next 7 to 10 days, this jumps out. Ooh, 7 of circus. You overcame all the odds stacked against you because life is now raining. Now it's raining. Remember, I was saying it's going to be raining like blessings and God making it rain, like money, all that kind of stuff. So imagine each of those boxes is now a gift. First, they were all stumbling blocks. First, they were all things that made you sad. They were all obstacles, and those obstacles turned to gifts. Okay. So the next 7 days, 7 to circus, the next 7 to 14 days, you're going to be seeing how you overcame these things. And these are the things that you're going to be able to point out and say, oh, I was right. I was just, early. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, we got another 7. Okay. 7 of tokens. The seed you plant will determine the harvest you reap. Kind of sounds like karma. You reap what you sow, right? What goes around comes around. So this is, just letting you know that whatever seeds were planted, you planted the seed. It's going to rain. Remember I said God going to make it rain money? Look at her, palm full of it. You were ahead of your time, but you were still planting those seeds. You were speaking and calling the rain into existence. You was out there with your buckets, or in the other scenario, you was out there with your umbrella, and you called it into existence. And when it came, you was able to receive. And that is your karma. That's your fortune. You reaped what you sowed. On the other side, other people, the people who you was just ahead of your time. These the ones that called you crazy. Well, they got to reap what they sow as well. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting they get back. Okay. And it don't have to be hard. It don't have to be evil and mean. Because remember, this is just, I'm seeing somebody blushing. It's just like, it's embarrassing a little bit. Like, okay, it don't have to be big, dramatic, somebody falling off of a cliff. But, you just reap what you sow. So if you're a little embarrassed because you put your foot in your mouth, well, that's just how it is. Okay. Imagine how the person felt who said it was going to rain. And you were saying, they crazy. They don't know what they talking about. That might have been embarrassing for that person too. You know what I mean? So you get back what you gave. And it is what it is. So that's what it is. Y'all stay encouraged. Keep your head up. Keep pushing forward. Now is the time that it's about to be shown that you wasn't crazy. You was just ahead of your time. But you're not ahead of your time. You're coming right into your time, right? Divine timing is at play and everything is being shown and revealed. And for you, the greatest healing of all time begins. So that's what I get for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you. And make sure you guys run on over to waterstarbvibes.com. Grab yourself a copy of the Alternate Reality Tarot as well as the Pink Carnival Tarot. All right. Once again, thank y'all so much. And I'll see y'all in the next video.